What is up, man? Black Uchiha 1000 here once again to bring you a Deadman Wonderland overview. This is my thoughts on the whole series. First of all, I love it. I love Deadman Wonderland. I love it. I love it. I'm so mad that they didn't do a season 2, and I think it's because like it was bad. It was like a gutter ass anime. Like, man, shit went down in this anime. Just in the prison though, like in the prison. But let's get into it, man. Deadman Wonderland is anime, came out last year. You know, it was only 12 episodes. The manga is still continuing. It's on, I think, 53 now, and I think this month the new one drops. I think it's every 2 months. But yeah. So Deadman Wonderland, like, it starts off. There was an earthquake, I think, like 5 years ago or something like that, and 5-10 years ago, and you know, it was just horrible. It was just devastating. And after that, the people started, you know, rebuilding the city and stuff like that, and they built a prison slash amusement park called Deadman Wonderland. And what it was, you know, kids would go to the park, you know, have fun, and they would see, you know, races and play games and stuff like that, not knowing that the prisoners was actually like dying and shit. It was crazy. So the main character is excuse me. The main character is boy name what's his name? Ganta. So Ganta is in class with his friends. You know, he's 14, he in class with his friends, and you know, they all chilling, you know, having a good old time. You know, and all of a sudden, you know, while class is going on, Ganta sees this man in the mask. It looks like Ace Man, like what he used to play with when he was a kid. Like the action figure he used to play with and watch on TV when he was a kid. And what happens is the Ace Man figure shows up, and he's in the window, and Gunter like, what the hell is this? And all of a sudden there's a big ass explosion which knocks Gunter out, and you know, for a good minute. So after that, Gunter awakes, and he finds that all his classmates are gone, even his best friend. Like they just been murdered, like slaughtered, bro. Like, it was just crazy. Like, he had fucking the girl's head, one of his best friend's head, female, she was like the head rolled to his feet and was like just looking at him like that. And I was like, damn, when that shit happened, I was like, what the hell is going on in here, man? What is going on? And like, Gonta was freaking the fuck out. He was like, he didn't even know what to do. He was like just in shock, man. And then all of a sudden the red man sticks something in his chest, and it's like a red ruby or something like that, like a red rock or whatever. And you know, and he passes out once again and wakes up later on to find out that he's in court and he's being committed for murder of his friends, of his classmates and everything. And he's like, what the hell, I didn't do it. And they like, we have proof. And I'm like, damn, they got proof? And like, they show a camera in him, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, putting on the suit and everything, and like, oh, they not gonna know nothing, you know, I'm gonna fuck all of them up and everything. And I'm like, damn, how you get this? And like oh, Gonta like, what the hell? I don't remember this, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember this shit. And then the lawyer that was, you know, helping him out at the time, he was like, you know, my client wouldn't do this, my client wouldn't do that. But come to find out, he was guilty, and he got sent to the Deadman Wonderland prison. And come to find out, the lawyer that was helping him was like the warden. Well, not the warden, the head of the Deadman Wonderland. I'm like, what the fuck, man? And what happens is, so when he gets to the prison, it's like, this prison, Deadman Wonderland prison, is just retarded. First of all, you got a collar on you that lasts only like 3 days, unless you eat the candy, you know, that gives you an extra 3 days. You know what I'm saying? If not, then the collar kills you. Like, it'll stop, once it stops beating, like a gas will go off, and you would just be, you're out like that. You know what I'm saying? The warden explains this shit. Like, the warden is fucking, is beast. The warden is beast. You know what I'm saying? She is beast. And she got some big ass titties. So just let you know, getting that out there. She got some big ass titties. Because the prison acts like The prisoners in there are gutter. He asked, he's like, you know, she was introducing all the new people, and she's like, is there any questions? And then the dude was like, yeah, what size are those titties? And she was like, a G. Any other questions? I was like, oh my god. Then you know, Gonta in there, you know, he's scared as hell, you know, he is freaking out still. He's just coming to terms with like, oh, damn, all my classmates are dead, you know what I'm saying? I want to die, you know. And somehow, fuck, he ended up outside. I don't know how he ended up outside. He was just, I don't forget how the fuck he ended up outside, but you know, he ended up outside and he was like, man, I want to die and shit like that. And we see a girl named Shiro. Oh my god, Shiro. Shiro is really funny. Like, she's this ditzy, really retarded girl that, you know, sees Gonta and she's like, you don't remember me, we should be friends. And Gonta's like, I don't know who the fuck you is. And all of a sudden, you know, he was, you know, because Gonta was like, man, I want to die. And she was like, okay. And she was like, she took a pipe and started swinging. He's like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, Shiro trying to help you. You said you want to die, I'm going to help you die. He's like, hold on. So all of a sudden, they had these three people came in. He's like, oh, you the new dude. He's like, you think you get special treatment or something like that? And then, like, shit goes down. They start jumping him and shit. Shiro handled business for a while, but then, like, she got hit with a rock or something. And she was out, you know what I'm saying? She can regenerate, but, you know what I'm saying? And so after that, you know, what happened? A piece of the building, like, I think they was because they were still rebuilding the Deadman Wonderland. Like, well, they built Deadman Wonderland, but they were still rebuilding buildings from the earthquake, and a big old piece was falling. And so the three dudes was moved out the way, and Gonta and them was just like sitting there because they was hurt. He couldn't move. And he was like, oh Lord, this city. He's like, I don't want to die. And all of a sudden, the sting in his chest started glowing. Son, it started glowing, and he's like, I don't want to die. And like his blood it hardened up to a bullet, and he threw that mug, and it just broke that hole in half. And I was like, this is my shit. This is my shit. Deadman Wonderland is real, son. It's real. It's real. I should do an anime must see on this, man. I should have done an anime must see. Hey, watch Deadman Wonderland. But he broke the hole in half, and like after that, you know, he finds out he got his power, and it's from the dead man, the Ace Man figure. And what happens was that, you know, he goes back to the prison, and you know, he encounters Shinji. You know, the Shinji, what's his name? Yeah, Shinji. He goes in, and you know, he has the same powers as Gonta, but he has blood blades and shit. His blood turned into blades and stuff. Like, he's more experienced. Gonta just getting the shit. But you know, he encounters him, he fights him, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and before that, they have the game, so you can win the candy, so, you know, you can keep your life for a little while longer with the collars. So, you know what I'm saying, they got this one dude, you know, everybody was scared of him in the prison, and like they going through the trials through the game and stuff, and they got people in the audience, like, you know, like little kids too, watching this shit, like niggas' head getting cut off and they laughing and shit. They thinking it's staged, but the shit is real. And you know, Gonta is flipping the fuck out once again. And the dude that everybody was scared of in the prison, like, he was running, he using niggas as shields and stuff. They got arrows coming. He's like, get in my way. He pushed them all in the way. Niggas head getting sliced off. Niggas arm getting sliced off. Niggas, they got lava and shit. They like, Deadman Wonderland is fucking crazy, man. And so after that, it was Shiro, Gonta, and the dude, I don't know his name, and Shiro was, you know, she's like, I'm gonna help you. You know, she was sacrificing herself and stuff like that for him, you know. And Shiro can't fucking die. And so after that, it was him and it was Gonta and the man, and they fought, and then Gonta beats him, and then all of a sudden shit start clicking. Like, you know, once Gonta won, you know, he get that adrenaline pump. He's like, I'm gonna get out of here, and all of y'all can just suck my dick. And he was like, oh, I was like, this nigga crazy. I was like, cause he had like another personality. I thought he was on the verge of some sensui shit, but no, he did all that, and he was like, oh my god, did I really say that? And I was like, this nigga tripping. So after that, he did meet Shinji. They go in, you know, there's another game, it's called it's like a deathmatch thing, but it's one-on-one, and whoever loses, you know, has to get one of their body parts taken away. And Shinji lost, and he got his eye taken out. Then they become friends. Then he meets Rio, or was it Rojo? Rojo. He meets him, and then his sister meets him and his sister, because his sister was had, you know, got the same blood powers. It's called what it was called. Oh, your Branch of Sin. It's called Branch of Sin. And her shit was like in her hair and stuff like that. Come to find out, she was fucking a fucking nympho, bro. Like, she got off with niggas. Just, she cut niggas. You know, she just got off on that shit. And you know, Ganta got with her. You know, she lost, but come to find out, you know, he really liked her. You know what I'm saying? She really liked him and really cared for her brother and shit like that. So they had this group called Scar Chain, and they helped Ganta, you know, fix the machine. They rigged the machine to where only her hair got cut off instead of like her body parts. And you know, man, niggas was like, okay. So after that, Scar Chain is like these group of people who were in the prison for like years, and they, you know, they had this whole plan about getting out. And what happened was where they had this chip to where they can put it in the computer called the Wretched Egg. I'm gonna get into that later. And they could destroy the Wretched Egg, get into that later, and get out of the prison. But you know, shit didn't happen like it was supposed to. And I will get into that later on in part 2. So, Black and Theo 1000, this has been Deadman Wonderland First Impressions, part 1. Be sure to watch part 2 later on. Don't forget, I got part 2 of Platoon coming up. So, yeah, so rate, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. And, as always, deuces, and I'm out. I recommend Deadman Wonderland. Get in there.